Hello friends and welcome to Grade Up. Today in this class or in this video we are going to discuss in details the difference between CLAT and Ailet. Okay, it's a very important video since we are going to discuss in details the difference between CLAT and Ailet. As you guys know that a lot of students, I can understand a lot of people will be interested for sitting in both the entrance examination. CLAT, which is an entry to 22 national law schools across the country. And Ailet is an gateway to NLU Delhi, which is at Dwarka. Okay, it's in Delhi. Now, what are the difference between CLAT and Ailet insofar as the syllabus is concerned, insofar as other parameters are concerned? So we are going to look into these following parameters. These will be the following parameters where we are going to discuss the difference between CLAT and Ailet. Okay, the conducting bodies, exam pattern, number of participating in institutes, preference by law aspirants, syllabus, as well as number of applicants taking the two different law entrances. Okay, so these are those parameters on which we are going to discuss today's class. Okay, I repeat: conducting bodies, exam pattern, number of participating institutes, preference of law aspirants, syllabus, as well as number of applicants taking this law entrance examination. So insofar as the conducting body is concerned, CLAT 2020 will be conducted by the Consortium of NLUs, which headquarter is in NLSIU, Bangalore. So CLAT 2020 will be conducted by Consortium of National Law Universities. The president is Professor Vijay Kumar, who happens to be the Vice Chancellor of NLSIU Bangalore. And for this year, since you guys all know that CLAT 2020, the consortium, is on a rotational basis. So every year, every one university gets a chance to prepare the question paper of CLAT. So for this year, the CLAT consortium, which is going to make 2020 CLAT 2020 question paper, it's going to be held under the supervision of RGNLU, okay, Rajiv Gandhi National Law University. Okay, so Rajiv Gandhi National Law University is going to conduct to this year's CLAT 2020 under the Consortium of National Law Universities. Now let's see who is the conducting body for Ailet 2020. Since you guys know that Ailet 2020 is a gateway to National Law University, Delhi. Okay, so since it is a gateway to only one law school, this Ailet 2020 will be conducted under the supervision of National Law University, Delhi. Am I clear? So National Law University, Delhi is going to conduct this year's Ailet 2020, and CLAT 2020 will be conducted by the Consortium of National Law University under the guidance of Professor Vijay Kumar, and for this year it will be the Vice President will be the Vice Chancellor of Rajiv Gandhi National Law University. Am I clear? Up next, what's the difference in the exam pattern? Okay, so here is CLAT 2020 and here is Ailet 2020. So what is the difference insofar as the exam pattern is concerned? Total marks remains 150 for both CLAT 2020 and Ailet 2020. Am I clear? So the number of questions, the minimum marks, okay, the maximum marks is 150 both for CLAT as well as for Ailet for this year. The duration for CLAT is 2 hours, 120 minutes. So in 120 minutes, you have to solve 150 questions insofar as CLAT is concerned. But insofar as Ailet is concerned, the duration is just 1.5 hours. That is just 90 minutes. So over here, in CLAT, a person has to answer 150 questions in 120 minutes. Insofar as Ailet is concerned, a student has to answer 150 questions in just 90 minutes. Am I clear? Okay. Now, both the exam will be multiple choice questions. Okay, there will be 150 multiple choice question for CLAT 2020 as well as there will be multiple choice question for Ailet 2020. Both has negative marking, minus 0.25 marks for every wrong answer, goes both for CLAT 2020 and Ailet 2020. The mode is offline, use of pen and paper. So you have to put your OMR sheet, you have to fill the OMR sheets for both CLAT as well as Ailet 2020. Okay, so insofar as the exam pattern is concerned, this is what up on your screen is the exam pattern for CLAT as well as Ailet 2020. Now, number of participating universities. Now, insofar as CLAT 2020 is concerned, there are 22 national law universities spread across the country where you can get admission. Okay, so these are the 22 national law universities which is an entry only by CLAT 2020. Okay, so if you sit for CLAT 2020, it is a gateway to all these 22 national law university. Now, this is also the preference. Okay, this list we have not put according to the number of the age of the university, but according to the ranking or preferences by law students. Okay. Number one, generally people tend to use this as a preference series for CLAT. Number one is National Law School, Bangalore. After that, you have Nalsar, Hyderabad. Thereafter, you have NUJS, Kolkata. At number 4, you have NLU, Jodhpur. Number 5, you have NLU, Bhopal. At 6, you have Gujarat National Law University, Gandhinagar. At 7, you have a very, very new law school, Maharashtra National Law University, Mumbai. After that, you have HNLU, Raipur. Then you have Ram Manohar Lohia University at Lucknow. Then you have Rajiv Gandhi National Law University at Patiala. So Rajiv Gandhi National Law University this year is going to conduct the exam for CLAT 2020. Okay. Then you have NLU Odisha. Then you have NUALS, Kochi. Then you have CNLU Patna, that is Chanakya National Law University, Patna. Thereafter, you have National University of Study and Research in Law, Ranchi. Then you have Maharashtra National Law School at Nagpur. Up next is Damodaram National Law University at Visakhapatnam. Then you have National Law University of Judicial Academy at Assam. Then you have the Aurangabad Law School under Maharashtra National Law School. Thereafter, you have Tamil Nadu National Law School at Tiruchirappalli. Thereafter, at rank 20, you have Himachal Pradesh National Law University, Shimla. At 21, you have Madhya Pradesh National Law School at Jabalpur. And at 22, you have the latest law school joining the consortium, Dr. B.R. Ambedkar National Law University at Sonipat. Okay, so this is a list not only of the participating university, but this is the general trend of students' preference of CLAT. Okay? Am I clear, friends? Someone is asking, is Ailet tougher than CLAT? Yes, Ailet will be a little tougher than CLAT 2020 entrance examination. So, since Ailet's question pattern itself is very different from CLAT question pattern. And if you see the number of seats, you will come to a realization that Ailet is definitely tougher than CLAT. Okay? Up next is the syllabus. Now, if you see the syllabus, you will be in a better position to understand the difference and the kind of preparation that you ought to go through for CLAT as well as Ailet. Now, insofar as CLAT is concerned, they are going to have 150 questions, MCQs, both CLAT as well as Ailet. 150 multiple choice questions. Number 2, for CLAT, it's only 2 hours, but for Ailet, it's just 90 minutes, that is 1.5 hours. Now, with regards to CLAT, let's understand the syllabus. English language, they are going to ask you around 28 to 32 questions. That's what the CLAT notification says. Insofar as GK and current affairs is concerned, they are also going to ask you around 35 to 39 questions. Insofar as legal reasoning is concerned, they are going to ask you around 35 to 39 questions again. Insofar as logical reasoning is concerned, they are going to ask you 28 to 32 questions. And insofar as quantitative techniques, that is mathematics, is concerned, they are going to ask you 13 to 17 questions. Now, please understand this. Or insofar as CLAT is concerned, they are going to ask question based on passage. Based on most of the question, 100% of the question, be it maths, be it logical reasoning, be it current affairs, be it English, be it legal reasoning, all questions will be passage-based questions insofar as CLAT 2020 is concerned. Am I clear? But insofar as Ailet 2020 is concerned, you might not get passage-based questions. You might not have passage-based questions. From verbal ability, they are going to ask you around 35 questions. From mathematics, around 10 questions. From logical reasoning, around 35 questions. From general awareness, again around 35 questions. And from legal aptitude, around 35 questions. So you have 150 questions as well as 150 questions. Time is a very, very crucial factor. Insofar as CLAT, it's going to give you a time, the duration for this exam is 2 hours, duration for Ailet is 90 minutes only. So a person sitting for Ailet has to solve 150 questions in 90 minutes, which is the real crucial factor. Okay? This is the real crucial factor. Okay? Now, up next is the number of seats and the number of applicants. Generally, now we have given over here the general category. We have not given you category wise like SC/ST, how many seats we have not given you. So total number of seats for CLAT 2020 is approximately 2,600. Plus minus 100, 150 is always there. Okay, so insofar as CLAT 2020 is concerned, approximately there are 2,600 seats. And let's see how many people are appearing. Around 60 to 70,000. There will be around 60 to 70,000 people appearing for CLAT 2020. And the number of seats is just 2,600. Let's come to Ailet 2020. Total number of seat is 110. Total seat is 110. Out of which, remember, there is a 50% reservation for people residing in Delhi. 50% reservation for people residing in Delhi. And the total number of applicants is around 20 to 25,000. Okay, so the total number of applicants sitting for CLAT is 60 to 70, but you have 2,600 seats. Whereas, insofar as Ailet is concerned, you just have 110 seats. And the total number of students appearing would be around 20 to 25,000. Am I clear? Yes, Deepak Patel, we will make more videos on CLAT. Rajshri, how to improve English. Vinod Shankaran sir will take English classes and you can ask him the same question, okay? I am not the English faculty concerned, so see, I can only give you certain hints how to improve your English, and that would be the more and more you read, the better your English will be, okay? That's my personal suggestion. Okay, so this is a very important thing. Number of seats, number of applicants. With this, we come to the end of the video, and by now I have discussed most of the important difference between CLAT and Ailet. Now, before we finish with the class, I will tell you a couple of very, very important things in details. I will tell you certain very, very important things in details because a lot of people have asked me, is it really fair or is it really important to sit for Ailet 2020? Now, understand this, friends. Understand this, that NLU Delhi is, if you consider the total ranking of national law schools as well as NLU Delhi, let's go to this slide. Okay, this is the kind of a ranking. This is what is the general ranking as well as the preference of students. So you have NLS Bangalore at top. Okay, you have NLS Bangalore at number 1. You have Nalsar at number 2. Then after that, as per CLAT ranking, NUJS is at number 3. And if you ask me what should be the ranking of NLU Delhi, I can definitely say it will be at par with NUJS. It will be at par with NUJS. Okay, so it is very, very important. Please do not miss out on this examination because NLU Delhi is a very, very good law school in the country. It is situated in Delhi. You will have a lot of exposure. Please understand all these things. So you don't want to miss out on the 3rd or the 4th best national law school of the country. Do you want to? Of course not. So every person who is sitting or aspiring to get into a national law university should definitely appear for Ailet 2020. Am I clear? Okay. Yes, Deepak, we will make more videos on reasoning. We will make more videos. Manoj, sir, आज current affairs नहीं पढ़ाओगे? Definitely we will have a current affairs class after this is over, friends. Because today the notification of CLAT, of Ailet had come, and that's why we started the notification of Ailet at 6 o'clock. We will have this current affairs series in some time around 7:30 onwards. Okay, from 7:30 we will have the current affairs for today. Okay, Manoj. Yajur Semwal says, please make a video on MHCET. Absolutely. Once their notification is out, we will definitely make videos on MHCET. Now, in case you guys have any doubts, whatsoever, insofar as the difference between CLAT and Ailet 2020 is concerned, please put down all your doubts in the comment section after the video is over so that I can reply to you directly. Am I clear, friends? Altaf Raza says, sir, I don't go to NLSIU or Nalsar. then can I give first preference to Bhopal or Jodhpur? Absolutely. It is up to you, Altaf. Altaf Raza, it is up to you whether you want to choose Bhopal or Jodhpur, your first preference, and then NLSIU, Bangalore and Nalsar, Hyderabad. It's up to you, friends. Okay? Yeah. Any other question? Okay? With this, we come to the end of today's class. Thank you very, very much for being a part of this class, and I wish you all the very best. Excellent. I belong to Hindi medium school. Can I crack the CLAT? Absolutely. There is no embargo. There is no embargo that if you come from a Hindi medium school, you cannot crack CLAT. To tell you very frankly, yes, I have seen in my life a lot of students from vernacular medium schools cracks CLAT. Okay, so there is no embargo. You can crack CLAT, but keep in your mind your English has to be a little good. Okay, am I clear, friends? So with this, we come to the end of today's class. Thank you very, very much. God bless you.